right, so today, talking about our campaign, one of the things we're hoping to do is put in a new altar in our sanctuary. Let's take a look at what it looks like underneath all of the altar cloths. All right, so this is what our altar currently looks like. This altar is actually the original altar from our first church, which is now our gym, that was built in the 1980s. And so this altar was actually never consecrated by our bishop. It was meant to be more of a temporary, non-permanent altar like it's been for these years. This altar was made by a parishioner, and so it holds a lot of special significance to many of us. We want to honor that, and so this altar will actually return back to the gym and will be used for Christmas and Easter masses. We're not just throwing it away, getting rid of it. It's still special to the heritage of our parish. The church encourages us to have an altar that is permanent. Our current altar, we can actually disassemble this into three pieces, into the three blocks. Why do we want a permanent altar, one that's not movable? There's a long-standing theological maxim stating that Christ is the priest, the victim, and the altar. And so follows another traditional saying, the altar is Christ. So if the altar is Christ, the symbol of him standing in the midst of us, we want to have something that's more noble, that's more dignified. It's creating a sense of true beauty and reverence here in the sanctuary. We want an altar that matches that reality. That being an altar that is made of stone, an altar that is fixed down. A simple wooden altar like we have, by its nature, this looks like a table. A marble altar that we hope to put in indicates not only a table, but a table transformed by heavenly glory. This area where heaven and earth meet, a place of sacrifice where Christ is offered on the cross to the Father, matching the beautiful reality of, with our new sanctuary, emphasizing the crucifix. Won't a big marble altar be a huge expense? Yes, it will be. But we already have some money by some very generous parishioners. About $200,000 was collected years ago, earmarked specifically for the altar. So with the beginning of that money, we can truly bring in something that is incredibly beautiful for our sanctuary. This is one of the many things that our campaign will bring about, placing Christ at the center, Eucharistic sacrifice at the center of the life that we do.